Hi, my dear students. Now we are going to solve 8th standard model question paper of March 2024 of science subject. During examination time, you have to fill all the information which has been asked here. Timing of this examination is 2 hours 30 minutes and the marks are 50 marks. This is just a model question paper prepared by the board, that is Karnataka School Examination and Assessment Board. Let us start now. First there will be MCQs, 16 questions, each carries 1 mark. First question, one of the practical application of artificial satellites is option A, control of meteors, option B, control of revolution of moon, option C, weather forecasting, D, control of heat of the sun which enters the earth. The function of artificial satellites is weather forecasting. So, option C is the correct answer. Second question, football players use shoes with spikes because A, friction decreases and speed decreases, B, friction becomes zero and helps to slide easily, option C, friction increases and provide grip with the ground, D, nullifies the friction between legs and the ground. During running, here friction increases actually and provide the grip with the ground. So option C is the correct answer. Question 3. A student is listening the sound of the following devices which have a different frequency range. So these are devices PQRS and these are vibration ranges. The range of the P device is 100 times in 10 seconds, Q 200 times in 5 seconds, device R 100 times in 20 seconds, device S 5 times in 50 seconds. The question is the device which produces the sound that is audible to the student. A R, B Q, C P, D S. Option B, Q is the correct answer because the audible range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, that is 200 times in 5 seconds. Fourth question, observe the 4 planets of solar system given here. P, red planet of the solar system, Q, largest planet of the solar system, or planet which has highly tilted rotational axis, S, planet which has beautiful rings. Now the question is the planet which can be kept out of the group and reason is option A, P, because it is an example of inner planet, option B, R, because the density of it is less than that of water, option C, S, because it has only one satellite, option D, Q, because it has meteorites. Option A, P is the correct answer because it is an example of inner planet, remaining all planets are outer planets. So option A is the correct answer. Here we move now. Fifth question. A person could not identify colors clearly in dim light during evening because A, image of the object is not obtained on retina, B, cone cells are not sensitive at that time, C, only rod cells are sensitive to bright light, D, eye lens is not covering the light rays properly. There are two types of cells in our human eyes, cone cells and rod cells. Cone cells are not sensitive at the time, so option B is the correct answer. Sixth question, a student is conducting experiments by using the following substances in his school laboratory. The pair of chemicals in which pop sound is produced by reacting each other is option A, hydrochloric acid and copper, B, zinc sulfate and iron, sodium hydroxide and aluminium, D, sodium carbonate and magnesium. When a piece of aluminium foil is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sodium hydroxide solution in a test tube and on bringing a burning matchstick near the mouth of the test tube, a pop sound indicates that evolution of hydrogen gas. So option C is the correct answer. Next, question number 7. Observe the flowchart related to synthetic fibers given here. Option D, rayon, cotton and wool is the correct answer. Next question, petroleum product used to road surfacing among the following is bitumen, petrol, diesel, kerosene. Option A, bitumen is the correct answer. Question number 9, two elements M, N of given tester here are tested by dipping in 4 solutions P, Q, R and S. bulb is not glowing in solution, or then the solution is formed of these substances. Which are the substances? Option A, tap water and salt, distilled water and lemon juice. Option C, distilled water and sugar, tap water and vinegar. Distilled water and sugar is a bad conductor of electricity. So option C is the correct answer. Next question. Changes from larva to adult is called like this: embedding, binary fission, budding, metamorphosis. After taking birth, some organisms will be in larval stage. After becoming adult, they completely change their body structure. So this condition is called metamorphosis. So option D, metamorphosis is the correct answer. 11th question. Species of plants and animals found exclusively in a particular area is endangered species, endemic species, protected species, tribal species. Option B, endemic species is the correct answer. 12th question. Use of manures should be encouraged among the farmers because due to this, microorganisms in the soil decreases, more oxygen will not enter into soil, rich plant nutrients are not available to the soil, water holding capacity of the soil increases. A, B, C and all are negative. Here water holding capacity of the soil increases due to adding of manures is the correct answer. So option D is the correct answer. 13th question. The speciality of biosphere reserve is monoculture plants are present, local people can only graze their cattle, maintain the biodiversity and culture of that area, plants can be cut for furniture. Option C, maintain the biodiversity and culture of that area is the correct answer. Now, the use of CFCs in refrigerators is prohibited because CFC means chlorofluorocarbons. So, why it is prohibited? Because damages the ozone layer of the atmosphere, causes asthma, cough and wheezing in children, corrodes the marble of old monuments, decrease the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. Option A, damages the ozone layer of the atmosphere is the correct answer. Chlorofluorocarbons are highly dangerous for ozone layer. 15th question. An agricultural scientist suggests to install sprinkler system of irrigation to a farmer after observing his coffee estate in a hilly region because option A, availability of water is poor and water drops fall near the roots. Option B, land is uneven and availability of water is less. Option C, land is even and water evaporates quickly. Option D, availability of water is enough and roots are not strong. For this question, option B is the correct answer. Land is uneven and availability of water is less in hilly areas. 16th question. Observe this flowchart given here related to sex determination in man. Father and mother, they provide 22 chromosomes, along with that one X and Y. So, then the chromosomes from father and mother and sex of the child respectively are Y chromosome from father, X chromosome from mother. So, the child will be male. So, option A is the correct answer. We have completed MCQs. Second main, answer the following questions in a sentence each. Each question carries 1 mark. 17th question, what is the difference between noise and music? Noise, it is unpleasant sound. Noise is produced by crackers, horn of vehicles, etc. Music, it is a pleasant to hear. Music produced by musical instruments. Next question, draw the diagram showing the structure of paramecium. 19th question, what are oviparous and viviparous animals? Oviparous organisms are the organisms which lays eggs. Example, hen, ostrich, etc. Viviparous organisms are the organisms which give directly to the young ones. Example, goat, humans, etc. 20th question, in the simple circuit given below, the part X is tested by connecting pencil lead, sulfur and copper wire respectively. In which situation the bulb will glow? Pencil lead and copper both are good conductors of electricity. So when you connect this pencil lead and copper, there is a glow of bulb, and sulfur does not conduct electricity because it is a non-metal. Third main, answer the following questions. 2 marks, 6 questions totally. 12 marks. 21st question. Sliding friction is smaller than static friction. Explain. Because it is easier to move the object that is already in motion than the object at rest. So this is the correct answer. So examples, if we want to push a car at rest, we need more force than to push a car that is already in motion. 21st question, how lubricants reduce friction? Explain with an example. When lubricant is applied between the moving parts of machine, a thin layer is formed and moving surfaces do not directly rub against each other. Interlocking of irregularities is avoided to great extent and movement becomes smooth. So lubricant is used here. So example, lubrication reduces the heat generated when two surfaces are in motion. 22nd question, what is fault zone? What is the scale to express power of an earthquake? The boundaries of the earth's plate are the weak zones or areas where earthquakes are more likely to occur. These weak zones are called as seismic zones or fault zones. So everybody understood, I think. So here Richter is the scale to express the power of an earthquake. Richter scale. Okay. 23rd question, state the laws of reflection of light. The laws of reflection of light are: the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Second, the incident ray, the normal at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie at the same plane. So these are the two laws of reflection of light. 23rd or question, define the following related to light: lateral inversion, regular reflection. When the image of an object is erect but is inverted in the lateral side is called lateral inversion. Second question, regular reflection. When a beam of parallel light rays incident on a smooth and plane surface, the reflected rays will also be parallel. This type of reflection is called regular reflection. 24th question, product obtained in between the chemical reaction of iron, oxygen and water is tested with the blue and red litmus papers. What change is observed in litmus paper? If the color of litmus paper changes, then which is the character of the product responsible for it? Red color of the litmus changes to blue color. The change in the litmus indicates metallic oxides. These are always basic in nature. 24th question or question, iron nails are dropped to a beaker A and silver pieces to beaker B having copper sulfate solutions of equal quantity and concentration. Write the equations of chemical reactions formed in both the beakers. A brown coating of copper is formed on the surface of iron nail and color of the copper sulfate solution changes from blue to light green. Fe, that is iron, plus CuSO4, that is copper sulfate. When the both are reacted, copper is separated and ferrous sulfate is formed, that is FeSO4. This is displacement reaction. What happens when silver piece is react with the copper sulfate solution? There will be no reaction, or when silver reacts with copper sulfate solution, as reactivity of silver is less than that of copper. Next question, that is 25. A student plans to prepare petroleum by using dead organisms in his school laboratory. Will his plan be successful? Support your answer scientifically. How it is possible? No. Student cannot be successful because coal, petroleum and natural gases cannot be synthesized in laboratory or artificially in a short period of time. It will take millions of years to convert into fossil fuels. 26th question. Observe the diagram related to human reproduction given here. Answer the given questions. First question. Name A and B part here. A is a sperm and B is a egg membrane. Second, name the process going on here. Here fertilization is going on, the fusion of male and female gametes. Which is the structure formed after this process? The structure formed after this process is fertilized egg or zygote formation. Fourth main, answer the following questions. 3 questions will be there, 3 marks. So total 9 marks. 27th question, what is electroplating? What are the advantages of coating chromium on the other metals? The method of coating one metal over the other using electric current is called electroplating. Advantages: chromium has shiny appearance. Second, it does not corrode. Third, it resists scratches. Or question, tin cans are suitable than iron cans for storing food items. Why? Tin is less reactive than iron. Thus, tin does not come into contact with the air and is protected from getting spoilt. 28th question. Draw the diagram showing different zones of candle flame and label the following parts. The first one is hottest part and second one is least hot part. This is the hottest part and this is the least hot part. Okay. 29th question, again diagram is there. Draw the diagram showing the structure of animal cell and label the following parts. One is nucleus and second one is vacuole. This part is nucleus and this is vacuole. Okay. You have to draw a neat diagram and you have to label only two things, that is nucleus and vacuole. You will get 3 marks. Fifth main, answer the following questions. 4 marks, only one question will be there. In one question, again 2 sub questions are there. 30A. Which are the general preventive measures of malaria? Use of mosquito net and repellents, spray insecticides, and control breeding of mosquitoes by not allowing water to collect in the surroundings. These are some of the preventive measures of malaria. In 30th B question, pasteurized milk can be consumed without boiling. Why? Because pasteurized milk does not contain enzymes or microbes, so they do not require undergo boiling, so it can be consumed directly. Fifth main 30th or question A. Which are general preventive measures of tuberculosis? Keep the patient in complete isolation, keep the personal belongings of the patients separately, vaccination to be given at suitable age. These are some of the general preventive measures of tuberculosis, that is TB. Next question, use of vinegar prevents the spoilage of pickle. Why? Vinegar is an acid, so bacteria cannot survive in such an environment. The acidic environment of vinegar inhibits or stops the growth of microorganisms. That's why vinegar prevents the spoilage of pickle. Last main, sixth main, answer the following questions. 5 marks, only one question, and there is a sub questions A and B. 31st A, list the effects of force on object. Force can make an object move from rest. Force can change the shape of an object. Force can change the direction. Force can change the speed. Force can stop a moving object. Force can change the size of an object. These are some of the effects of force on object. Last question B. What is pressure? Nails have sharp edges. Why? Pressure is defined as physical force exerted on an object. The force applied is perpendicular to the surface of object per unit area. They have asked another question in this question. Nails have sharp edges. Why? Because the surface area is less. When the surface area is less, the pressure increases, which makes it easy for the nail to be driven into the wall. When we hit the nail, it directly goes to the wall because it has sharp edges. So pressure increases here. For A question you will get 2.5 marks. For B you will get 2.5 marks. So totally 5 marks for this question. By this, successfully we have completed 8th standard 2024 model question paper, which is sent by Karnataka board. Your subscription is our motivation. Please subscribe, like, follow and share. Thank you my dear students.